All right. Hi, everybody. So I believe you guys have just had your lunch, correct or not? And usually after lunch, you feel like food coma. So can we do some finger exercise before we begin? Okay. So everybody, please drop your pen, drop whatever that you are doing. Can I have you place your fingers on your keyboard? Okay. So everybody, let's just get to know each other first. Can you tell me which school are you from? Which school are you from? Can you tell me in the chat box? So those of you who do not know how to use the chat box, look at the bottom of your screen. There's a chat button. I'm from CHS, SMK Bukit Jalil, Catholic, Damansara Jaya, Bukit Bandaraya, CHS, Asunta. Okay. BU3, I see. We have a lot of DJ CHS. Okay, awesome. Right, another. Okay, let's continue with the second very tricky question. Do you know who am I? Do you know who am I? Hey, this is a very familiar name. Hi, Shavesh. I haven't seen you for a long time. Okay, thank you. Yeah. All right, so for those of you who do not know me or you are seeing me for the first time, I believe you have already seen my face on your notes. Yes, I'm Jai, and I'm going to teach you English today. So hopefully I will be able to cover whatever that you want me to cover. I hope I can deliver what I want to in this 1.5 hour. This name also very familiar. Hi, Audrey. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the class. Right. So the third question and the last question I have for you is, guys. Oh my God, Ning Yan. Yes, I'm very, very panicked. But yeah, the last question I have for you is, guys, can you tell me which part of English do you think is the most difficult? No wonder. Very familiar. Okay, we have essay, we have part E. Okay, students who mentioned about essay, are you referring to the short essay or the long essay? Come on, I need to know, yeah, which part of English do you think is the most difficult? Any part, can be paper 1, paper 2, gap text. Okay, essay, both, all right. Okay then, gap text. Okay, all right, let me see, how can I cater my lesson today to cover whatever you want? Hi. Oh, grammar is confusing. Okay. Given your feedback in the chat box, I've collected that a lot of you actually asked me to go through essay, which I will certainly do essay. And then I don't think I have the time to cover gap text today. So if you want me to do gap text, probably that's for another day. Grammar is confusing. I also do not have a dedicated time slot for grammar, but as we cover our lesson today, if there's any part that you don't understand, you let me know. Okay, so everyone, let's see, what is our goal today? I always say in class, we need to make sure our goal is clear, right? You need to understand your goal in order for us to achieve result. So if you look at your notes on this page, the first page that you see, I've actually laid down the goal for you in this class today. Can you see the square thing there? Can you see the square box here? See or not? Okay. By the end of today's lesson, you must be able to understand what is the marking scheme for your writing paper. Number 2, we will be covering 80 words, guided writing, and if time permits, I also want to go through information transfer. I understand that a lot of you actually think that information transfer is easy peasy, but there are some silly mistakes that you shouldn't be making. Okay, so let's start our lesson. So if there's anybody here who doesn't have a hard copy note, if you are looking for a soft copy notes, you can always go to TTC website. Okay, so if you have no idea how to access to the notes, let me know in the chat box. All right, so one more thing. Before I officially start the class, please keep the chat box active. Don't be shy to ask me any question. All right, so that's our only means of communication today. So yeah, just treat me like your friend, you know, you can just ask any question that you don't understand. All right. So, yes, Audrey, there is. Okay. Oh, yes. I've heard that DJ is having exam only in August, but no worries. We'll see what we can do today. And hopefully today's lesson will also help you in your upcoming exam. All right, so come, let's begin. Okay, so everybody, if you look at your notes on the first part here, I actually want you to, Isaac, that's because I'm very, very nervous, Isaac. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Teacher Jai teaches in which branch? I teach in Gasing. Let me think. Gasing, Subang, Damansara Jaya, and Sri Petaling. Yeah. All right. So yeah, for those of you who do not know your upcoming exam format or your PT3 exam format, here you go. You have your paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, paper 4. But generally speaking, normal school exam, they will have paper 1 and paper 2. Okay. Paper 1 is going to be a reading paper, a lot of reading, but in my opinion, it's not that difficult as long as you got the technique to answer. Okay, paper 2 is which a lot of you actually commented, telling me that teacher, writing paper is the scariest, it's the most difficult. Okay, don't worry, we are going to settle your fear today. Okay, so paper 2 is what we are going to look at today. So first thing first, let's look at your marking scheme. Now, how many of you here do not know your marking scheme? Can you give me a sad face in the chat box? Honest one, no worries, no judgment pass. I only want to know how much I should be telling you. Okay, awesome. Everybody know, so I will only touch on this briefly. Hey, there are people who don't know. Don't worry. Okay, come, let's see. First of all, whatever essay you do, there will be 4 parts of your marking category. We have your content, communicative achievement, organization, and language. Normally, when your teacher mark your essay, they will use abbreviation. Abbreviation means short form. So at the end of your exam paper, right, your writing essay paper, you will see CACAOL. So that's what it means here, all right? So no matter which essay you are doing, 80 words essay or long essay, they are always marked based on these 4 categories. But there's a slight difference. When they mark your short writing, when they mark your 80 words essay, they use a lower benchmark. Lower benchmark means it's easier to score. Even if you make quite a number of mistakes, it's still possible to get 19, 18 marks because they are using a lower benchmark. Okay, but when it comes to notes expansion, which is the long essay, they are using a higher benchmark. So sometimes when you just make a little bit of mistake, your teacher give you very low mark. That's probably why. Okay, so let's see. What is the meaning of content? As you know, every essay is given 20 marks. 20 marks divided by 4 sections. Each section here is worth 5 marks. 5, 5, 5, 5. So sometimes my students always ask me, teacher, why do you always talk about marking scheme? Because this is your goal. You need to understand how is your essay marked, what you should do to actually achieve full marks for different category, right? So let's begin with our content. Content is super simple. As long as you answer the question, as long as you give appropriate elaboration, it's actually possible to get full marks. So I always say in class, I always mention this in class, content is where you are supposed to get full marks. If you don't get full marks, work on it. Ask me, ask your English teacher, teacher, why? What did I make? Is it that I go out of topic? Is it you don't like my points? So this part here, I expect students to get high marks, full marks. Okay, so I repeat again, how do you achieve full marks for this section? As long as you answer the requirement, as long as you answer the question and provide appropriate elaboration. So usually if you don't get full marks, it's either you did not answer the question or you go out of topic. Okay, moving on to organization. Organization, as I mentioned here, this is how your text is put together. How do you join sentences with sentences? How do you join your paragraph with paragraph? That is organization. So organization, you need to pay attention to your linkers and connectors. You need to make sure your sentence connect to sentence, paragraph connects to paragraph. Okay, they must be connected. Okay, hold on, I'll explain in a bit. Yes, good. I love it when students ask me questions. So guys, please let me know if you have any question. All right, let's continue with my language first. As everybody know, language basically touches on your grammatical aspect, your grammar. Did you use the correct tenses, your spelling, your punctuation? The part you always lost marks. Okay. Okay, let me see how I can help you later. So remember, this is where they check on your tenses, punctuations. They also check on your spelling. Okay, so sometimes my students tell me, teacher, so what should I do if my sentence always have mistake? What should I do if I cannot build a strong sentence? Keep your sentence short and simple. Use the KISS method. What is the meaning of KISS method? This one, I'm not asking you to kiss your friend or kiss your teacher, okay? I'm saying that you should keep it short and simple. KISS actually stands for keep it short and simple. Don't worry if you're worried that, teacher, if I write short sentence, does that mean that I will get a lower mark? Now, definitely your marks will be affected. But if you always write long sentences that your teacher do not understand, that may actually cause you to lose mark in your content. So I rather my student get mark in your content, which is the easiest to get. And then you slowly build in your, you slowly try to build complicated sentence. Okay, so hold on, I'll answer your question in a bit. Okay, moving on to the next one, communicative achievement. Okay, communicative achievement depends largely on the other category. If your content, organization, language gets low mark, chances are your communicative achievement is also going to get low mark. So everything here is connected. So what is communicative achievement? Impression mark. When I look at your essay, how do I feel? Do I feel that this is a real email? Do I feel that you are using the vocabulary correctly? Okay, so communicative achievement, how appropriate is your writing? Okay, so your format is going to affect your CA marks as well. All right, so let me answer some questions here. Teacher, what is connectors? Okay, let me just write down for you. Connectors are, for example, your furthermore, your in addition, however, therefore, because, and, or, no, words that you use to connect different sentences together. Teacher, why my Form 1 teacher never give me 5 marks for CA and how to improve CA? Yeah, CA is the one that's the most difficult to get because in your CA, they also look at your sentence structure. For example, when you are writing your essay, 80 words essay, right? You always write, I think you should visit Cameron Highland. I think you should do this. But the question is asking you to write an email. This kind of sentence doesn't sound like a friendly sentence. So your CA also depend on your sentence structure. Does your sentence sound casual? They also look at your vocabulary. Did you use words that is too formal, words that is too informal? Okay, another question. Teacher, how about the words? If more than 80 words will be deduct marks. If writing more than 80 words, for example, 85 words or 90 words. Okay, regarding the word count, right? Actually, your school teacher will not be too strict about it. Of course, when a question asks you to write about 80 words, you don't go and write 200 words. That one is too much. So when they say about 80 words, means you can go less, you can go a little bit more. So my advice is try not to go more than 100 words, okay? So if you go more than 100 words, technically speaking, if you go more than 100 words, it tells me that you don't understand the requirement of the question. because questions say about 80 words. And that will probably also cause you to lose mark in your content and also your CA. Okay? Okay, let me see. Connectors word count in how many words in essay? Sorry, I don't quite understand your sentence. Do you mind rephrasing? Try again. Teacher, why in exam I write 200 words, then my teacher still never minus my marks? Yeah, depends on your question. Depends on your school teacher as well. But when you say 200 words, that is for your long essay, is it? Oh, for your email. Okay, yeah, it depends on your school teacher, but generally I advise my student, don't spend too much time on the short writing. Spend more time on your, your long essay. Okay, so guys, this hopefully I help clarify all your confusion regarding your marking scheme. Okay, so hold on, let me just, okay, yeah. So before we move on, do you have any question regarding the marking scheme? All good? All right, awesome. Don't be shy to ask me any question. Ui, hi. Okay, everybody come. Let's continue to the next page. Okay, so let's check out your short communicative message. Short communicative. Why is it short? Because you only need 80 to 100 words. Like I said just now, it's okay to write more if your school teacher allows, but generally speaking, I would say just keep it between 80 to 100. Spend more time on your long essay. Okay, now everybody, before we begin, there is actually a small mistake here. Okay, no problem. Come, can we edit the question first? Can you please cancel a message to Eden? I want you to change to a postcard to Roro. For example, in addition, count in how many words? Either one or two words. Oh, in addition is counted as two words. Only kata nama khas, proper noun, is considered as one word. So for example, if I say Kuala Lumpur, then Kuala Lumpur is considered as one word. All right, everybody, come. Step number one, if you always find it very difficult to do this kind of question, you need to follow steps, okay? So today I'm going to give you steps. So step number one, you need to understand the question. Not only do you have to understand the question, you need to analyze the question. So what is the meaning of analyzing the question? Come on, everybody, follow me. Okay, I give you 50 seconds to analyze the question. To analyze the question, as you read through the question, as you analyze the question, as you read through the question, you are supposed to identify people. So everybody, don't have to tell me, just do it on your book. When you see people, circle the people. Okay. Next, step number two, look for your question. What does the question wants you to answer? You can either underline or you can highlight, up to you. Third step, can you identify the event in the question? When you are ready, can you tell me in the chat box, what is the event in this question? I repeat again, you are supposed to look for three things. Number one, people. Number two, question. Number three, event. So I'm asking you, what is the event in this question? Okay. Thank you. I'm looking for this question. Somebody asked me, teacher, what is event? Okay, let me see. Very good. Thank you, Isaac. Very good. Thank you, Audrey. Good job. Okay, students who don't know what is event, come, let me show you. What did I ask you to do? Identify the people here. So generally speaking, your question will have two people. We have Roro. We also have Jenny. So guys, who are you in this question? Are you Roro or are you Jenny? And nobody got cheated. Good job. Yes. Oh, confused already. Again, I'm asking you again, who are you in this question? Are you Jenny or are you Roro? Every time, very good. I'm glad you found your mistake. Good job. Okay, every time when you're confused who you are in this question, look at the last sentence. They will tell you, you need to write a postcard to Roro. So definitely you are not Roro, you are actually Jenny. So what do I normally do? I will me. So Jenny, I am Jenny. Okay, why do I bother? Because this is accounted to your format mark. If you are supposed to send a postcard to Roro, but you accidentally write, hi Jenny, you got this mixed up. This is where they are going to deduct your CA mark, communicative achievement. Because when I read your answer, it doesn't sound correct, right? So this is your communicative achievement, okay? So after I've identified the people, the next question I ask you to look for is question. What do I have to answer? Question. My question is, could you recommend a must-visit tourist attraction there? Okay, this is my Q. I'm going to write Q here. Q stands for question. Event. Event means what is happening? Why does Roro actually ask you to recommend a must-visit tourist attraction? So very simple. My event, I'm going to use orange color highlighter. Yeah. Event here is her dad is bringing her family to Cameron Highland. So this is event. Okay. So this is how you analyze the question. Analyzing is very important for you to understand it. All right. So now that I understand that my event is my dad is finally bringing my family and I to Cameron Highland, we can start writing our essay. So guys, can you focus on event? Let me just zoom in for you. Everybody, can I have your attention on the orange color sentence? Look at the orange sentence. Now, tell me, how would you respond to this event? When Roro said, my dad is finally bringing my family and I to Cameron Highland. Imagine your friend standing right in front of you, telling you, "Oi, you know or not? Upcoming holiday, I'm going Cameron Highland there." So how would you respond? Wow, so good. Excited. Don't show off lah. That sounds great, Roro. Okay, very good. So why do I ask you to identify your event? Because your event is going to decide your first sentence. What to write for your first sentence depends on your event. Okay, now come. Students who mention, wow, so good. Actually, right, you can totally write that sentence. Just remove your just remove your Malaysian slang. Don't go and put in your alama, So what would I do? I will actually write, wow, that's fantastic. That sounds good. Okay, now if you tell me, you teacher, this one's so fake lah. I don't normally talk to my friend like that. You can also say, whoa, I'm jealous of you. So you see, this is also what will affect your CA marks. When I read your first sentence, it sounds like, really, you are going to write this, you are going to talk to your friend with this sentence. Okay, sounds real, sounds legit. Rather than you go and reply, hi, I hope you are fine. That kind of sentence is a bit fake lah, correct or not? So I generally recommend my students to use interjection as your first sentence. What is interjection? Kata seru, gantan ji. Any sentence that comes with exclamation mark. So this is going to be your first sentence. No problem. You can write, that's wonderful, that's fantastic, that's exciting. Okay, but I see a grammar mistake here. Come, can we look at a grammar mistake here? Everybody. Somebody also said, whoa, that sounds great. Before I say anything, can you guys spot the mistake here? What is wrong with the second sentence? Very good. Thank you, Alexander. Thank you, Xiaoyi. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, Sharinia. Very good. Everybody spotted. Those of you who cannot see, come. let me show you, everybody. Can we look at the first sentence? The first sentence, perfect sentence, no mistake, no problem. I understand that that's typo. Okay, so we see in the first sentence, that it's your subject. Usually after your subject, you need to have a predicate. Predicate means you will need to have a verb, kata kerja, right? So apostrophe here, the apostrophe here stands for is, which is in English your verb to be. Verb to be is considered as your kata kerja. This one is be. Be means verb. Verb is kata kerja. Verb is kata kerja. Chinese is called 动词. Okay, so every time you have a subject, it must be followed by a verb. But can we look at the second sentence? Same thing. We have a subject. We have apostrophe s, verb. Sounds is also your verb. So we cannot have two verbs together. So if I already have a verb in that sentence, I will just remove the s. So the correct way is, whoa, that sounds great. That sounds is wrong. Yes, correct. So this is the reason why. Okay, so the student who mentioned that you hope that I will cover grammar, like I said, I will not have a dedicated session for you to for me to explain grammar, but I will cover grammar as we go. Okay, so now that everybody understand, come, let's answer our second question. Could you recommend a must-visit tourist attraction there? Now, everybody, give me your idea. Have you been to Cameron Highland or not? Okay, very good. I'll list down what are some of the suggestions that you guys give me. Okay, somebody mentioned Gold Tea Plantation, Jalan Strawberry. Okay, no problem. Everybody, strawberry, strawberry, strawberry. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, view. Come on, just give me any idea you have. View. To be honest, would you believe me if I tell you that I haven't been to Cameron Highland before? Really haven't. Yeah, Cactus Farm. And then we have what else? Mosey. Oh, you also never. Mosey Forest. Okay, Butterfly Farm. All right, awesome. Okay, guys, one question. Is it all right for me to write 2 to 3 tourist attractions for this question? Oh, so many students fall into the trap. If you said yes, this is why you lose mark for your content. Look at the question again. I purposely choose this question because I want you to be sensitive towards the question. Do you see or not? The question is saying, oh, visit tourist attraction, only one. So in exam, make sure you read your question a few times. The moment you see singular or plural, circle it. Make sure you don't fall into the trap. Yeah, exactly. Correct. So the question is only asking for one tourist attraction. You can only mention one tourist attraction. Okay, coming back to here, yeah. Okay, among all the things that you mentioned, there are 2 answers that is not acceptable. Okay, so the 2 answers that is not acceptable, view and hotel. Because view and hotel, they are not tourist attraction. What is the meaning of tourist attraction, tourist spot? Something, it is a place where there's something for tourists to do. I mean, I understand. When you go to hotel, tourists can also do something, can also sleep there, but you get the idea, right? Hotel is more like an accommodation for you to rest. So that is why we cannot mention about hotel. We also cannot mention about the view. You have to tell me what tourist attraction will give you the view. Okay? Dubai 7-star. Oh, you want to bring me there? Of course, if you want to bring me there, I'm very happy to go with you. Okay, everybody, now we have decided to go to all these places. Okay, no problem. You can mention about any other things that I did not circle here, but definitely make sure these we don't say. Okay, I'm going to take one to teach you how to elaborate your point. Okay, let's take the top one, since a lot of you actually mentioned about Boti Plantation. Now, question asks you for one must-visit tourist attraction, correct or not? Every time you have chosen something, you need to give me 3 points. Okay, what is these 3 points? Explain to me. Give me 3 reasons. Why do you want to go to Boti Plantation? Why do you actually suggest Roro to visit Boti Plantation? Come, everybody, give me your creative idea. Why do you think Roro should go to Boti Plantation? Reason number 1. Very good. Stunning view. The view is beautiful. Roro love tea. Very good. Joey, I actually like your answer, but no problem. I'll tell you why in a bit. Why do I look so black on suddenly? Okay. Okay, very good. Everybody mentioned about Roro. Exactly. Thank you, Audrey. Love your answer. Because it's only found in Malaysia. We are not good friends. I want to scam her. Hey, admire and taste the beauty of the organic tea. Okay, everybody, most of you mentioned about the view. Ken, let's talk about the view. Now, a little tips for you, yeah, guys. Usually in my normal class, I'll tell my student, reason 1 is always about heart shape. Whatever question you do, reason number 1 is always about heart shape. What is heart shape? We talk about interest. When I recommend something to somebody, of course, I recommend based on the person's interest, correct or not? For example, I am very disgusted with live fish. If you're my student, you should know that I hate live fish, as in fish that is swimming, you know. So if you know that I don't like live fish, takkan when I ask you to recommend things for me to do, you tell me, teacher, you go snorkeling, I'll be like, you already know I don't like swimming fish. Why would you still recommend me to go snorkeling? Correct or not? So that's why, everybody, please remember, every time when you recommend something to somebody, it is always based on the person's interests. So why would I recommend Roro to go Boti Plantation? Exactly, because a lot of you also suggested Roro love to take picture. Roro love tea, no problem. Okay, good job. Now, I do want to point out, yeah, there is a difference between photographer and a person who loves taking picture. A person who loves taking picture, they are not necessarily a photographer. A photographer is a person who is professional in taking picture. If you only take picture for fun, you don't call yourself photographer, okay? People come and laugh at you. Yeah, exactly. Photographer is an expert. So a person who is interested in taking picture, very good. We can say shutterbug. Correct, everybody. Why do I recommend Roro to go Cameron Highland? Because she loves taking picture. She is a shutterbug. So when she visit that, she can take picture of the hills. She can take pictures of the greenery. She can take pictures of the surrounding, the landscape, a lot of things to do. Okay, everybody, come. Can you give me second reason? Why would you recommend Roro to visit Boti Plantation? Come on, if you're my student, you know what you're supposed to put in your second point. Okay, I write down, shutterbug. It's a person who love taking pictures. Very good. Very good. Yes. Second point. Okay. Understand that some of you are not my existing students, so don't worry. I'm sharing you these tips, okay? Okay. Second reason is always about money. Money, 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 money. Whatever you do also need to pay money one, okay? So whatever you do, you need money. So come, tell me, why do I recommend Roro to visit Boti Plantation? Very good. I love this answer. Thank you. There's no entrance fee. Can go for free. Can. Cheaper. Can. Okay. Can I have something more? Something more special. If you have been to Boti Plantation, you will know that Boti Plantation is not just there to see the tea leaf, right? Yes, 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 Isaac, you are getting nearer. Because my dad has a businessman, whoa, who owns the Bow Tea Plantation. This student, not bad, not bad. Okay, very good. Some of you are heading at the right direction already. Good job. Cheap and valuable, maybe got discount. Okay, come. What are you talking about when you say there's promotion, when you say there's discount? Very good, Sharinia. Sharinia have mentioned what I want to say. Yes, you can actually go there and drink tea for free. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe, for those of you who do not know, who haven't been there, do you know that actually, right, next to Bow Tea Plantation, there's a shop where you can sit down and enjoy the bow tea while looking at the view, right? But if you go there, you need to pay money, correct or not? So it's very weird if you tell Roro, hey Roro, you know, you should go to this cafe because you need to pay very expensive to eat there. No ma. Yes, that's why you bring in promotion, you bring in discount. Correct. I can tell Roro, actually the cafe is running a promotion. You pay a certain amount, you get to enjoy this and this and this. Then my students will tell me, but teacher, I don't know whether there's promotion or not. How? It's okay. This is your essay. This is where I want to see your creativity. Essay writing, it's about your creativity as well. So you can actually create this promotion. Right. Yes, thank you, Shavesh. Your idea is also good. So guys, always remember, the second one, I can say, you only need to pay, let's say 20 ringgit. You can enjoy a pair of scones and a pot of tea. Now I'm hungry already. I feel like eating scones. Do you guys know what is scones or not? Have you eaten scones before? No, it's like a pastry. So it's a pastry, a very dense pastry. They usually cut it into half and then they will put jam and butter in between. So you can eat the scones. People usually eat scones and drink tea together. Okay, everybody, come. My reason number 3. What do I put for reason number 3? So British, yay. Actually, Cameron Highland is influenced by British. If you study Sejarah, you know. Yeah, exactly. Come. Again, if you're not my existing student, what do we put for reason number 3? Reason number 3, we usually attack. Attack means things that you do not do, things that you shouldn't do, things that you have to be careful of. So come, can you give me some tips? Traveling tips maybe? What do I have to be careful of? What do I have to be mindful of when I visit Cameron Highland? Very good. Do not go during peak season. Do not go there when it's raining, super dangerous. Oh my God, do not fall off the cliff. Don't fall prey to tourist scam. Exactly. Yes, all your answer is acceptable. Good job. Okay, so what I will generally talk about when we talk about tourist attraction is go early. If you don't go early, then you will probably have to fight with all the crowd, correct or not? You'll be very crowded. Okay, everybody. Yes, I would suggest Roro to go early to avoid the crowd. Watch your step. Yes, watch your step, especially when it's raining. Yes, no problem. We can talk about how the tracks will be very slippery. Right. Okay, very good. Okay, guys, we already have our 3 reasons. Okay, how do we wrap up our essay? You only need 2 sentences. Okay, your last 2 sentences, very simple. I hope my message helps. I hope you like my email. I hope you find my postcard useful. I hope you enjoy blah, 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 blah. So you get it right. So usually when you wrap up your text, you will talk about how your opinion, your suggestion is useful. I hope you find my advice useful, correct. And finally, last sentence, give it an exclamation mark. Have fun, something like that. Okay, so everybody, now, can I have everybody put up your hand? Do you know how to put up your hand? Can you click on my face here? And then you do alternate Y. When you click alternate Y, then you can put up your hand. Okay, hold that. Let's write this out. Okay, so come on to the right hand side. Let's do this together. Don't be lazy. Even if you don't have the hard copy notes, maybe you just open a Microsoft Word. Let's type it together. Okay, now looking at the question is asking you to do a postcard. So make sure you know what is the format of a postcard, right? Even if you don't know, look at the original text here. You can just use the same one. Okay, I mean not use the same one. You follow whatever they have here. So if they start off with a name, you start off with a name. All right. Just now somebody asked me, teacher, is it true that there's Jalan Korea, there's Taman Busan? Of course, this is fictional. Not true. Okay. You don't know who is Jenny, man? I purposely put the name. Nobody commented. Nobody is Jenny's fan here. Ah, so sad. Ah, who is Jenny? Yeah, the Korean one. Ah, nobody realized all my subtle hint here. It's okay, it's okay. Ah, so come everybody, let's reply to our Roro. Roro, give Roro an address. Okay, if you don't know how to write an address, always start off with house number. Okay, let's give it 88. Okay, what jalan should I put? Let me see, who is that? Hey! Okay, you just put any jalan you like. Jalan Jai, Jalan Cameron, Jalan Rabong, Jalan whatever. Just put whatever you like. My favorite to do is Jalan Happy, so that we will all be happy. Taman Bahagia, so that we will all be Taman Bahagia. Don't need to waste your time, go and Google and think that this is my house. No, this is not my house. Okay, and don't forget, give it a postcode. All right, now, to begin with our postcard, let's hi our friend. Hi, Jenny, comma. Can I put Jenny Kim? You can put Jenny Kim, no problem. I put my real house address in almost every exam, no problem as well. That's nothing wrong writing your real address, okay? Huh? Teacher went to find you? Sure not. Are you sure your teacher went and find you? Okay, let's begin. Yeah, just now we mentioned the first sentence is to respond to the event. Okay, everybody, you only put down your hand when we are done writing. All right, let's continue. Hi, Jenny. Whoa, that sounds fantastic. Exclamation mark. Oh, sorry, I wrote wrongly. Thank you for reminding me. We are writing to Roro. What am I doing lah? Blah. Put comma. Okay, continue. If you ask me, comma, I'll recommend you to visit the Boti plantation. Answer the question. Once you are done answering the question, how to know if at the starting of a paragraph need to space 2 fingers or not? Like for example, email. Generally speaking, every essays you write, you are supposed to leave 2 spaces in front. But in the event that you are not sure, you are confused, then you go back to your original question. So if the original question space, then you follow. Okay? Every time when you are confused, always look back at the question. The question is your best friend. So for example, if you don't know where to do your signature, follow the question. If the question do it on the left, you follow on the left. Okay? Yes, Minion, it is. I purposely put that name too. Okay, come, let's begin our first reason. Since you're come, I test you. What do we call a person who loves to take picture? Write it down. Can you repeat, teacher? Repeat which part? I don't know which part are you referring to. Yes, thank you, everybody. Start writing down shutterbug. Good job. Comma. You will love. No. You'll enjoy taking pictures of the rolling hills and the one where I said from left to right. Okay, just now I was saying, if you are not sure the format of your essay, you always look back at the question. The question is your best friend. So if the question signs on the right, you follow on the right. If the question signs on the left, you follow on the left. Okay, continue. I'll answer you, yeah? So let's continue. You enjoy taking pictures of the rolling hills and the tea plantation. Full stop. What's more? Comma. What's more? Comma. There's a cafe. There's a cafe next to the plantation. Where you can dine in and enjoy the view. Let me see. Okay, I want you to change the word view to another word. My existing student, do you remember what do we call view that I see in front and I have a wide angle? Scenery is not wrong. Scenery is correct. Very good. Thank you, Isaac. UNG, Jamie, almost. Very good. Thank you, Audrey. Yes. Okay, the word that I'm looking for. Thank you, Xiaoyi. Good job. Panoramic view. So students who do not remember or don't know what is panoramic view, think about your phone. Your phone actually have this function. When you take picture, you click on the panoramic view, you can actually take wide angle view. So when I'm referring to things that I look out and I can see a lot wide angle, we use panoramic view. Okay, good job. So, and enjoy the panoramic view. With only RM20, comma, you are treated to a pair of scones and a pot of tea. Full stop. However, do visit this place earlier to avoid the crowd. Full stop. I hope you find this postcard helpful. Enjoy your holiday. If you want, you can even end your postcard with, don't forget to buy me souvenir. Don't forget to bring some souvenir home. Pot tea. I wrote pot tea. Okay, thank you for pointing out my mistake. Okay. Your friend, Jenny. When you are done, put down your hand. How do you put down your hand? Same method, alternate Y. When you click alternate Y. All right, come, let me explain some questions. So somebody asked, teacher, what is the meaning of rolling hills? The hills can roll. Okay, rolling hills is talking about, okay, you need to imagine a bit. When you go to Boti Plantation, right, you look around you, right, the hills is like connected one. It's like hills after hills, hills after hills. So these kind of thing is like rolling. The hills actually go from one to another, to another, to another. It's actually connected. Okay, so let's recap a bit. If you have written this essay, let's take out your highlighter. Okay, now what I want you to highlight is some of the common linkers and connectors that you can use when you're writing your 80 words essay. Okay, do remember that in your first sentence, I encourage students to give me exclamation sentence to show that this is really a postcard or an email or a message that is sent to my friend. So remember, the moment we talk to our friends, we don't need to be so formal. Like you don't see your friend and ask your friend, how are you? I hope you are fine, thank you. So fake. So we need to be more friendly. We need to be more casual. Okay. Okay. Number two, if you don't know how to give your opinion, right? You can always use this. If you ask me, I would recommend. If you ask me, I would suggest. So this is one way to share your opinion. Okay. When you move on to your second point, instead of writing besides that, furthermore, which I feel besides that and furthermore is more suitable for your long essay. So for short essay, we go for what's more. Okay. And students who asked me just now, teacher, I always cannot get full marks for my CA. Why? Okay, let me highlight two sentences and show you, okay? Hopefully this helps you. Okay, generally speaking, when we write our sentence, we normally use this kind of sentence. Green color one. Okay, what is the meaning of this kind of sentence? You always start off with subject, verb, object. Correct or not? Subject, verb, object. This is original, how do I say? This is an average sentence, normal sentence, right? If you want to push your CA marks further, you need to try to use more advanced sentence. For example, consider using this kind of sentence. We only blah, 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 blah. So you add another part in front. Okay. So before we continue, we have 10 more students with your hands up. Can we just double check? Are you still copying or you forgot to put down your hand? The highlighted orange sentence is more advanced sentence. So if you want to get higher marks, try to use this kind of sentence. Means don't always begin with subject and verb. So normally, right, I show you, okay, look at the orange sentence, okay, normally, right, an average sentence, you would write, you are treated to a pair of scones and a pot of tea, blah, 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 when you pay RM20. So this is average sentence. How do you up your sentence? You bring the back part here to the front. Okay, so that's the idea lah. But I will not be teaching you how to upgrade your sentence today because that's not our aim today. All right, So come, students who are still writing, hurry up. Okay, students who are ready, can you look at our second question? Analyze the question once more. What I told you just now, to analyze your question, you need to identify your people, question, event. Go. People, question, event. Yes, Shavesh, you can write that. We are looking at page 2. So can I double check? Shanice and Sharinia, both of you are still writing, is it? Okay, awesome. Right, everybody. Now, with the limited time we have, right, I won't be covering the full sentence, but I just want to go over some of the points for this question. Okay, so, okay, thank you. Let's go. Now, after analyzing this question, you should realize that my people here is Felicia and Natalie. Come, in 10 seconds time, can you tell me, are you Natalie or are you Felicia? Who are you? Can I hope everybody get me the correct answer? Come on, come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Everybody. Perfect. Yeah, we are Felicia here. Me. Okay, good job. So in this question, they are asking me, could you give me some tips on ways to save money for the trip? So just like I told you, right, when you read your question, identify. Are they asking for singular answer or plural answer? Do you see or not? Could you give me some tips? So you need to give me tips. 3 things because we need to have 3. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. So you have to think of 3 tips here. Okay? An event. Why is my friend suddenly writing to me asking for tips? My event. I've been thinking of going on the school trip to Taiwan this summer. Okay, everybody, now that we have event, can you tell me, how would you respond to this event? Event question. Not in Taiwan. Taiwan doesn't have summer every day. Come on, everybody. Very good. That's fantastic. Correct. Now, very rarely do we hear people say they are going to overseas for school trip, correct or not? Usually, we only hear people saying that they are going to the furthest that they go is Singapore, right? So knowing that my friend is going to Taiwan for her school trip, it's really, something new, correct or not? So for every question that is very new, very interesting idea that rarely people do, here are some words that you can use, guys. Come, I write down for you. Okay, when we have interesting idea that is not ordinary, we can actually use words like that's interesting. This one is the most basic one, yeah? Okay, you want something more advanced? We can use fascinating. If you tell me that teacher, fascinating is so basic, I also know. Okay, come, more for you. We can also use word like intriguing. We can use riveting. So this is how you can up your vocab. So for those of you who always write, that's fascinating, that sounds fun, that's interesting, time for you to change. We can use intriguing, we can use riveting. Okay, let me see. Teacher, I have a question. Would it be okay if I write, I recommend you visit the, instead of I recommend you to visit? I'll recommend you who visit. Who, we need the word who. Okay, so same thing, we use the same sentence. Whoa, that's riveting. Whoa, that's intriguing. Teacher, just wondering why last year no English seminar for Form 1, Form 2. I also don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why too. Okay, everybody. So in this question is asking me to give some tips. So when they ask me for more than one answer, then how can I respond to this question? I can say, sure, saving money is easy. Again, I don't want to use easy. Can anybody suggest, other than easy, what other vocab can we use? Simple, piece of cake. That's a piece of cake. That's a piece of cake. Everybody say a piece of cake. Okay, come write down for me. I don't want to use easy. We can also use that's easy peasy. That's easy breezy. Like counting ABCs. Okay, now Everybody, are you done writing? Easy peasy and easy breezy. Okay, now I want you to compare. Okay, compare. Sentence number 1, compare with sentence number 2. Okay, sentence number 2. What happened if I use a piece of cake? What happened when I use like counting ABC? You realize that a piece of cake ABCs, they are all idioms. So they makes it sounds very pro, like how do I say? Like you are writing an essay. So I know we are still writing an essay, but always remember when the question is asking you for 80 words essay, I expect something more casual. Okay, so I expect something more casual, something more friendly. So if you ask me which one is better, I prefer my student to use easy peasy and easy breezy, even though a piece of cake and ABC is an idiom. So know that it's not every time you use idiom, it means that, oh, it's good. It will give out a different feeling. So that feeling that I feel will affect your CA marks. Okay, so everybody, Isaac, how come you can multitask, Isaac? Okay, everybody, now I need your opinion, yeah? Can you give me some tips? How do you save money? Come on, existing students, we have learned before. How can we save money? Find a cheaper hotel. Very good. Use the 3-jar money system. Thank you. Very well. Spend wisely. How to spend wisely? Can you give me suggestion? Very good. Spend money on only the things you need. Plan your expenditure. Spend on your need, but not your want. Very good. Awesome. Everybody, we have done this before. And as a Form 2, you need to know understanding about how to save money is one of the major themes in Form 2. In your chapter 6, they actually focus on using money. So everybody, let me just bring you back to what we did in January. Okay, students, if you're not my student, maybe you want to quickly screenshot this page, okay? So this page here, how do I say? This page here actually summarizes everything you need about being financially prudent. What is the meaning of financially prudent? As you can see here, you need to be careful of how you spend money. So 2 steps. Step number 1, you need to have budget. How do you budget? 2 methods here. You can either use the 50, 30, 20 rule. You can use the 3-jar money system. Okay, so that's why. Just now, somebody mentioned about a 3-jar money system. Good job to you. Good job. This is it. Okay, now we have step number 1. Step 2 is to uphold financial discipline. Financial discipline means you need to control yourself. The moment you feel like buying ice cream, you ask yourself, is this really a need or a want? And then when you realize that this is your want, you tell yourself, okay, you want to buy lah. So that is what we call financial discipline. Also, we must always spend less than we earn. Okay, so this is the basic information you need for your school textbook chapter 6, right? Everybody, so coming back to here. Okay, how do I organize this into my point? Same method. Just now I mentioned, whenever we talk about reason 1, we always talk about what my friend like, what my friend prefers. How can I apply it here? I can say, I know you are a person who doesn't like trouble. Use the 3-jar money system. You are a person who loves to plan in detail. Use the 50, 30, 20 rule. Okay, so guys, let's put it down, yeah? Okay, I can say that I understand that you dislike trouble, then you can try the 3-jar money system. All you need to do is to separate your money into number 1, the spend jar, the save jar, and also the donate jar. Oh, gee, actually, I wanted to say it just now too. Like, if you look at the weather now, right, it feels like buying ice cream is a need. Hopefully, I don't teach you wrong thing, because the weather here, oh my goodness, so hot. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the second method. It rained the whole day this morning. Is it? Lucky you. My area is bright and sunny, scorching hot. Okay, reason two. If you recall, reason two is about money. So everybody, let's try to put in different points. Now, when we talk about buying things, right? Because we are talking about money now. Can you teach me what are the methods or how can I buy things at a cheaper price? Come on, I'm sure you guys know, right? You guys are expert in this. Bargain with the boss. Okay, I can accept. Buy second-hand items. Okay, haggle, charity shop, very good. Swap shop, good job. Buy at 1111. What is 1111? You are correct direction, but you're not giving me the word. I need the word. Compare prices when buying stuff, then discount shop, uphold financial discipline, buy needs without wants, bargain, sale, voucher. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Sharina. Yes, I'm looking for sale, voucher. Now, come on, we are living in the era of technology, correct or not? Everybody knows how to use phone. We can always buy from Shopee, Lazada, and we all know Shopee and Lazada, they always have sale. They have 1 sale, 2 sale, 3 sale, whatever also sale, right? Take advantage of all these things. So you only buy when there's a sale, when there's a promotion. So this is also a way for you to save more. Correct, online shopping. Yes, so come, let's give our second suggestion. Take advantage of seasonal promotion. For example, Merdeka Day sale. Then when I write my reason three is to attack what you shouldn't do. This is where we will talk about only buy what you need, not what you want. Don't get tempted. Exactly. The internet is a very evil place. Every time when I use Instagram, right, they're always asking me to buy things. Do you also have this problem? No. Why is it that my Instagram always show me, especially food? I love food, you know. Then every time, right, they will show me, whoa, this shop, they're having promotion. This thing, you are having promotion. Oh my God, Joey, high five, Joey. I don't have social media account except for YouTube, not my problem. YouTube also, they have it. They also show me on YouTube. Okay, so guys, this is your 80 words essay. Hopefully, after this lesson, you understand that doing 80 words is actually not very difficult. You just need to remember, reason one is always about hardship. Reason one is always about interest. Reason two is always about money, 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 money. Reason three is always to attack. Okay, so now that we are done with our 80 words, let's go to our long essay. Come, let's go. Okay, so first of all, guided writing, which is your long essay, I want you guys to be clear that there are actually two kinds of exam questions. Okay, what are the two kinds of exam questions? Let's look at the first one. Come, everybody. You have just gone on a holiday in your own country, 120 words, write an essay about a holiday you enjoy. Question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you read, and then you realize that in this question, they are asking us to write an essay about a holiday you enjoy. Okay, now I don't want to say anything yet. Everybody, let's look at the second question. Okay, same thing. Look at the question, analyze the question, identify your topic. You have been talking about celebration, an essay about a celebration you enjoy. Okay, now compare these two questions. Do you know the difference? Can you see or feel the difference? Very good. Some of you can see already. Good job. Which one is story-based? Everybody, can you tell me in a chat box? If you think a lovely holiday is story-based, write 1. If you think celebration you enjoy is story-based, you type 2. Come on. Very good. Thank you, everybody. Good job. Correct. It is the first one. The first one, it's a story base. Okay, so guys, what I'm trying to tell you here is in exam, read your question carefully. They can come out factual, they can come out story, they can come out descriptive, which is expository writing. Okay, so what is all this thing that I'm talking about? Teacher, I don't understand. What is story? What is expository? Chill, yeah? Okay, let's look at the first one. Okay, you see, at the end of your first question, they are asking you to write recount. Recount means story. Story means you have to tell me what do you do on your first day, second day, third day. That is story. Okay. Now, if exam ever asks you to write a story, write a recount, make sure you use past tense. When the question asks you for story, your teacher also looks for creative storyline. Okay, now what is the meaning of creative storyline? I've said this in class before, but I just want to share it one more time in this seminar. Okay, I know talking about holiday is a very common question. Students like to say, oh, we go to Penang for holiday, we go to Ipoh for holiday, we go to Malacca for holiday. Nothing wrong, right? This is all holiday destination. So how can I make my essay special? You want to talk about places that we rarely, yes, correct. Yes, we must always talk about places that people generally don't talk about. That's one way. Another way is to give me climax, like during holiday, did something terrible happen? During holiday, did some accident happen? So that's what we call creative storyline. No problem. You can go to different country, can. Okay, so that's what your school teacher look for in exam. Now, can we look at the right-hand side? Okay, the right-hand side, we are talking about a celebration you enjoy. This is considered as an expository writing. Expository writing means describe. So if this is what I want you to describe, then I expect that you are using present tense. You are also giving me a lot of descriptors, a lot of adjectives. Okay, answering question in the chat box. Teacher, how do I know whether to use past tense or present tense? Look at the question. Like I said, when in doubt, always look at the question. Question is your best friend in exam. Come, do you see or not? In your question, this is your question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5, question 6. Look at the question, you realize that they are using past tense, past tense, past tense, past tense, past tense, past tense. Meaning to say, this is past tense. Okay? Okay, if you look at the second question, why celebrate, feel, celebrate, do, celebrate, go? Means this is a present tense. Okay? So every time when you're confused, always go back to the question. Which type of question is generally easier to do? Actually, I find both okay, not too bad. I guess if you have the knowledge, then probably descriptive essay is easier for you. If you're not the kind of person who is very creative, but in exam, you cannot choose. They will only choose one kind. So you have to be prepared that there will be 2 kinds of essay. Isn't the clue given in the highlighted text? Not necessarily, Dirin. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they trick you. So to decide whether to use past tense or present, always fall back to these 6 questions. All right. Now, answering question one more time in the chat box. Teacher, is it okay if I don't answer these 6 questions? Well, everyone, I've mentioned this before. Even though the questions say you may use the notes below to help you, may means you can use, you can don't use, but I realize, right, in your school teacher expect you to use. So use them. Make sure you answer these 6 questions. If you don't answer these 6 questions, this is where your content mark, your C, will get deducted marks. Okay, so make sure you answer that. Right. Okay, now that we have understood our type of question, everybody, can we look at the next page? Okay, I actually don't have a lot of time, but I just want to do a very quick recap. Right, everybody, if you are looking for creative ideas, creative places to write for your exam, right, for your story, right, I want you to look at this map, and I'm going to divide this map into different regions. Okay, so if you have attended my normal class, we have actually covered northern region in Malaysia. So instead of always talking about Penang, Malacca, Ipoh, in northern region, I spell northern region. In northern region, some of the places that you can talk about are Kedah and also Perlis. Okay, of course, we have the Penang, we have Perak as well. But if you want your answer to be a little bit different, probably you can do your research on Kedah. You can do your research on Perlis, like what are the places to visit there. So just for your information, yeah, Kedah is actually the oldest state in Malaysia. One popular place that people go to in Kedah is actually Langkawi. Okay, so this one can focus, like what do we do in Langkawi? All right, for Perlis, Perlis is actually the tiniest state in Malaysia, the smallest state in Malaysia. So if you are interested to write a different kind of essay, you can talk about Perlis. And Perlis has this Al Hussein Mosque. So this is where you can talk about. So sometimes in class, right, my students will tell me, teacher, why do I feel that English class is like geography class? Know that without knowledge, you cannot write a strong essay. So we need this knowledge to help us write a good essay. All right, so everybody, this is northern region. Thank you. Yes, I spelled wrongly, northern. So sorry, northern region. Okay, now let's move to Sabah, Sarawak. Somebody is talking about Sabah, Sarawak. Yeah, so Sabah, Sarawak is actually our East Malaysia. Okay, of course, in East Malaysia, everyone know about Sabah, everyone know about Sarawak, but there is one place that you guys haven't mentioned. What is it? Oh, luckily, Nai, this person, hello. Brunei, is Brunei even in Malaysia? Oh no, all these students, who is your geography teacher? I want to complain already. Yeah, we also have Labuan. Okay, Sabah, where to visit? Definitely visit Mount Kinabalu. This is our national treasure. Okay. Shiyun is your geography teacher. Let me call Shiyun later. Okay, in Sarawak, we have Gunung Mulu. Okay, very good. Correct. Labuan has the nickname of Pearl of Borneo. Okay, so yes, I don't have enough time to cover deeper, yeah, guys. So you got to either go and do your own research, or you see whether your friends who attend my class, whether they want to borrow you the notes, you can have a look. All right. So other places that you can also talk about, we have Southern region, Negeri Sembilan. I'm just going to write short form. We have Malacca, We also have Johor. So I'm writing down here so that you can do your own research. All right. So guys, can we just move on? Do you have any question about this on this page? Can we move on? Okay, let's go. Okay, I want to cover one last thing. Can everybody jump to page 7? Everybody, let's jump to page 7. Okay, I know. Is it Isaac? I didn't realize that. Now, everybody, I know information transfer to some of you is very, very easy. Yes, Audrey, it will. I know that this is very easy, but I do want to highlight this because it is easy, so I expect my student to get full marks. But sometimes you guys make silly mistake. So I don't want you to make this silly mistake anymore, okay? So everybody, when we talk about information transfer, what is very important is word count. Do you actually know how to count the word count? That's why somebody asked me just now, teacher, in addition is considered one word or two words. So when you are doing information transfer, why do I say it's easy? Because all you need to do is to transfer information. Transfer information, correct or not? So guys, to make sure you get full marks for your information transfer, know that your answer cannot be more than 3 words and or a number. So everybody, let's get ready your finger on the chat box. Let's do some finger exercise. Okay, I'm going to drop my pen. You also drop your pen. All right, everybody. Now, I have prepared a few different words here. I want you to tell me how many words are this, okay? Can we look at the first one? My phone number. My phone number. Is this considered 1 number or 2 number, 3 number, 10 number? You give up. Why you give up? Very good. Yes, this is considered as 1 number. 1 number. Don't worry, don't scared. You better make mistake now rather than exam, correct or not? Okay, let's look at the address. TTC's address. How many words and numbers is this? 115 Jalan Gasing PJS 10460000 Petaling Jaya. We have 14111. Correct answer is 1. This is 1 number. Let's look at the third one. Weight gain with the dash in between. Is this 1 word or 2 words? Okay, very well. Everybody know. Good job. The correct answer is 1 word. Okay, let's finish everything. Then I'll explain to you. Gain weight, 1 or 2? Yes, Audrey. Gain weight, 1 or 2? Very good. 2. Good job. Let's continue to the next one. 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning. Very good. Everybody good. We have 4, we have 5, we have 3. The correct answer is 4 words, 1 number. 4 words, 1 number. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. 1 number. Correct. 1 number. Okay. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Very good. 2 numbers, 1 word. Good job. World War II Memorial. World War II Memorial. Hey. Okay, everybody, thank you for your finger exercise. Okay, come, let me explain to you. Okay, most of you got it right. Yes, this one is 1. This is 1. This is 1. This is 2. This is 1 number. When I write this as this one is a number. Wait, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 words. 9 a.m. is 1, 2 number, 1 word. This is 1. So if the name, what is Burnley Yifong? What is Burnley Yifong? So sorry, I don't understand. Can you rephrase? Okay, come, guys. The reason why I want to talk about this, right, is because a lot of the time in exam, they expect you to write the business hour of the shop. What is the business hour of the shop? When I ask you for business hour, I'm asking you what time it opens. Until what time, right? So if I talk about, let's say TTC opens at 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. Okay, if you look at this one here, just like I told you, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. is considered 2 number and 1 word. All right or not? But my exam question only asked me to write 3 words and or a number, which is not correct. I cannot write 2 number. So in this case, I have to write this. So do you see the difference? The difference is the word 2, the symbol 2. As long as you don't break it off with an English alphabet, then that is considered as 1. That's it. That is why when I use 0108926405, this is considered 1 number because there's no English word in between. I'm using the symbol. So similarly, if the question asks you for business hour, do not change it to the word 2. The moment you change it to the word 2, this is considered as incorrect. So you can only use a dash here. All right? Okay, number 2. As long as my question is kata nama khas, proper noun, that is supposed to be considered as only 1 word. So World War II Memorial is considered as 1 word. Why is the second one not 3 number and 2 words? Because this is an address. When I give you my address, that is considered as 1 address. When I give you my number, even though there's a lot of number in between, this is 1 phone number, 1 address. You understand? They are considered as a group. So we treat them as only 1. Okay? So other than that, what are some of the things that you have to be careful when it comes to information transfer? Let's look at the right-hand side. Everybody, common exam question. Teacher, if they ask for the name like Ben Li Yifong, is it count as 4 word or 1 word? 1 word. If storybook title means it is 1 word, yes. By right, yes, sir. Okay. So everybody, common exam question when it comes to information transfer, make sure you know the difference between date, day, time. Yes, correct, Alexander. All right, everybody, can you tell me what is the date for today? What is the date for today? Very good. Yes. Okay. Oh, this one interesting, guys. Can you see here? Okay. Let's say, right? Correct. Yes, today is 27 May 2023. This is day. But if the question asks for day, then make sure you know day is referring to Saturday. Time, you know. Okay, business hour. Just like I mentioned already, when you write business hour, make sure you use the dash to separate the starting time and the ending time. Okay, now, can we jump to the 3rd line? As I was teaching just now, I realized that there was one student who made this mistake. Make sure you know the difference between price and price. Do you see now? Somebody made this mistake just now. I cannot remember. So understand that price with Z is referring to reward. Like after you take part in the competition, what is your prize? Okay, so the one with ZE, this is referring to reward. The one with CE, I'm talking about RM, pound sterling, euro, Sing dollar, Thai baht. I'm talking about money, 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 money. Okay, come, let me see. What else do you have to know? There's one small mistake here, guys. Can you look at the last line? The new. Okay, so one last question before we end the class. Can you tell me what is the meaning of venue? What is the meaning of venue? Very good. Venue is place. Yes, the place of the event. Accommodation? What about accommodation? Don't know. Must know. All these words here must know. Okay, very good. Yes, accommodation is your place of stay. When you go to Penang, what is your accommodation? Do you stay in Hotel Evergreen, Hotel Lila Dila, you know? So accommodation is place of stay. Venue is location. So everybody, can you look through the words here? Is there any words that you don't understand that you want me to cover? Common words that you will see in information transfer. You need to know these words. Oh, one more, I forgot. Can you look at definition? Do you know what is definition? I realize the question these days, they like to ask about definition. Very good. For those who do not know, definition refers to meaning. Okay, so guys, we are at the end of our lesson here. Hopefully, I have helped you understand better. Okay, come, let's answer some questions. Hold on, everybody. Teacher, what is feature? Feature means like the selling point of that thing. What is the feature of your phone? What is the function of your phone? So feature here refers to characteristic, refers to function. Facilities, it's a bit different. The difference between feature and facilities, feature is usually talking about the function of small item. Facilities is talking about place. You know, like if I talk about the feature of my phone can take how many megapixel of picture, the storage space. But if I talk about TTC's facilities, TTC has toilet, TTC has library, TTC has surau. That one is facility. Okay. So guys, if you have any more questions in the chat box, if not, good luck for your exam and hopefully I'll see you soon. I hope I have helped you. Thank you. Bye. See you. Goodbye. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye-bye. My pleasure. See you.